Everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel for a great day. We are very far north from where I'm located, that being north of San Francisco area. And it's very, very nice up here. But you may be wondering, what am I doing way up here? I'm like 8 hours north from where I live. Well, you know what? I made the long journey, the long trip, because many of you probably know me from a popular Mustang video, that being called my $117,000 mistake, where I sold my GT500 track pack. However, I'll be honest, after this long in the making, yeah, I regret that mistake, and I'm here with the owner. I'm meeting up with the owner to try to see if I can convince him to let me buy it back, because that car is truly special. And the way new cars are going, you're never going to see another 760 horsepower supercar Mustang probably ever again. So you know what though? Let's meet up with the owner. This place is amazing up here, and try to find the car. Hey Tony, how you doing?
Hey buddy, how's it going? Great to see you.
Let me run up closer.
Yeah, it's good seeing you.
Wow, it's been a long time, right?
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half.
Year and a half. And from what I hear from you, you've been enjoying the car, right? You've been going to racetracks with it and everything.
Yes, I've been to Laguna Seca, I've been to Sears Point / Phenom, and I've also been to Thunder Hill, which is really north.
And how's the car treated you?
Oh, the car is 10,000 times more car than I could ever think of.
You can hop inside, and the noises it makes, the driver feedback, it's amazing. And you know what, just speaking about it, I gotta see it. Where do you have it now? Is it in one of these many garages?
Yes, I have it hidden.
Okay, let's find it.
Let's go find it.
Wow, so what do we have right here in front of us?
This is a 1968 Ford F100 Pro Streeter that I built when I was 24. It's about 42 years old since I rebuilt it. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, if you don't mind real quick.
Yeah, I don't mind.
This is insane. Then to the right, we've got two blue and white car covers on, I think pretty obvious, both are Mustang.
I wonder what's under those.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, this is clean. What do you got under the hood?
Okay, that is a 427 side oiler that's been bored and stroked to a 510 cubic inch FE motor.
Wow.
Outboard headers.
And that's a great touch. So yeah. Cobra Le Mans right there, as you guys can see. Wow. Yeah, I understand your taste. This is a Ford garage, definitely, for sure, right?
Yeah, the truck runs 1180s in the quarter mile. 1180s at about 126 miles an hour.
And then what do we have under the hood right here?
This is a very special car. This is the 1967 Shelby Performance Blue with white stripes.
Wow.
Let me get the cover off.
Yeah, you need any help or?
No, I got it.
You got it?
Do you want me to take the cover completely off? I can do that too.
Yeah, if you don't mind, that would be a cool shot.
It's got Recaro seats and stuff.
Really? Oh my gosh.
A roll bar.
I love how you have the fastback and the blue with white stripes. It looks so clean. And are these painted stripes?
They are painted stripes, yes.
Shelby GT350. So you've got a 350 and a GT500 now.
If you have one, you gotta have two.
You gotta have two, and you gotta have paint matched. You've got the push pins. Wow, this is clean.
Windsor-based 440 cubic inch small block.
Yes, you did it right. You've got the middle gauge, so you get to see everything while you're driving. Yeah. Man, it's a manual. This has got to be one of the cleanest classic fastback Shelbys I have really ever seen, and you having the manual means that you did it right. How often do you drive this guy right here?
At least once a month.
That is awesome.
But it's so fun to drive. It's a blast.
How loud is it?
It's pretty loud.
You mind if we test it out shortly?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, this is it, guys. The 2020 GT500 Track Pack, the almighty Ultimate Edition Mustang, and right away it's taking me back. I can't believe I'm seeing this car again. It's been such a long time, but you've really kept it clean, and wow, it looks brand new still.
And yeah, but when I got it, it was in really good shape. It was
Yes,
the
sir.
best,
Yes,
it
sir.
was in the best shape of all.
And it's completely PPF protected by S-Tech film and our great friends down south. Elite Finish did the full free cut design. If you guys are interested in getting your Mustang PPF down south in SoCal, Elite Finish did this, and it looks just stellar. And your paint and stripes after all those track days, you're completely protected, right? You have no issues.
It's the best. After the track day, you just wipe it down with a terry cloth or a microfiber, and all of the rubberized stuff that it gets into, it wipes right off. Since I got it, I've added a roll bar to it, and
my God!
And I tinted the window.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. You did the exact thing I wanted to do with it, and it's actually paint matched.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks perfect. So you finished off the race car vibe with the GT500. Dude, you have no idea how happy I'm to see this car again. It looks stellar, and I'm so proud of how well you've taken care of it, because it looks absolutely amazing.
The thing that's so fun, Austin, is I've had it to the track. I've raced it, not necessarily raced it, but I've had it at the track 5 times now, and the car will beat pretty much every car on the track, but I just am not that good of a driver. I'm learning as I go.
And it's rewarding as you learn, right?
Oh, it's very rewarding, because you'll think to yourself, you're pushing it into a corner and you're thinking, man, I'm going too fast. And then all of a sudden the car just soaks it all up. Yes. And it surprises you every time. It's like, wow. Because the 67 GT350, I've tracked it probably 6, 7, 8 times, and it's not as forgiving as this car. That car over there, you have to work to drive it. This car here, you work a little bit.
You can even leave it in automatic mode and it'll do all the work.
You could leave it in automatic and do all the work for you.
Oh, and another thing that you've added that's different from when I had is we've got the blue logos down below, right? The blue finish, which looks awesome, dude.
Isn't that cool?
You got a really good match on. Is that the same exact color? It looks like it.
It's exactly the same.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me raise this door up and let's see if she'll fire up.
Cannot believe I'm seeing this car again. It sounds so amazing. It really, really does. And look how good this spec is. The painted stripes completely finish off the vibe of the car. It's so sinister and so fast on the racetrack. I gotta convince them. Wow, it looks absolutely stunning. I cannot believe I'm seeing this car again. It sounds amazing in person, and seeing the carbon fiber wheels with the Michelin tires, this is just sick. Very, very jealous of you, because this Mustang,
want it?
Yes, I do. I want to get it back from you. I'm going to find a way to do it. I want this car back in my life. The sounds it makes, there's nothing else like it, and it looks so aggressive.
It's so fast.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about selling it?
I don't know if I can sell it. I love it.
Well, maybe by the end of tonight, I can try to convince you further.
Okay.
Wow, this is bringing me back. Got the Recaro seats. Would you look at that? You still have the protective cover.
I'll never take that off.
It's like the Christmas wrapping. It's the wrapping that keeps it brand new, so you have no issues or worries of ever scratching that screen. But I love the carbon finish, and this is chassis 2590 with the roll bar. It works perfectly with the rest of the car, and I gotta pop it in track mode because that's the best sounding setting for the exhaust, right? Track mode, here we are. Can I give it a few blips?
Let it rip.
That is so awesome, man. You know what would be cool? Can we get both cars out, the classic and the new side by side?
I
Hear
would
what they sound like?
love to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I would love to do that.
Oh, wow. Yep, this is insane. The ultimate lineup side by side. The classic, the new, 50 years apart, and design-wise, they've done a great job. Yeah, you definitely get to upset the neighbors, don't you? Because you're king of the hill up here, and it's echoing down, and you're probably freaking out some horses too, maybe.
Who cares?
Who cares? I can't believe these two cars are 50 years apart, can you?
Yeah.
The fastback style, you can really see how they're so similar towards the back, and the colors are pretty much neck and neck. This looks a bit more glossy to me, more shiny. But the Ford Performance Blue does a great job of matching the original light blue and having the white stripes. So what do you think? Would you have any other design adjustments you would ask for the Ford team to do on this to make it look similar to the classic, or does it a pretty good job?
They've done a fantastic job. I wouldn't change anything. I just love it the way it is.
You can even see the design differences between like the hood pins on either version. Which one's better, do you think?
The old hood pin is a little more easier to work, and you know when you install it or when you place the pin in the hole, you know that it's secure and safe at that point in time. Yeah. These ones with the push buttons, you're not quite sure that it locked in, but it does lock in. You can check it, you can tell.
What other design differences can you spot that's like totally different?
Oh my gosh, the 2020 GT500 is probably 4 inches wider.
Yeah, would you say that?
Than the 67.
And you've got a painted stripe on the middle of the front bumper, right? Versus it's all blacked out. What do you think? Was that a good idea for the new one?
I like the blacked out. I think it's nice. I wish the old one had traction control because when you get into this one and you give it a lot of throttle into a corner or out of a corner, she'll walk around on you a little bit.
So it always keeps you on the edge of your seat, right?
You're always seat at all times. But the old one, it brings you back to the old days where you have to work to drive the car. We
got to pop the hoods on both of them. We got to do it.
You ready to see them?
760 horsepower, all-American V8 supercharged. Yep, it doesn't get old, and yeah, I hope we don't see the end of these big horsepower V8s anytime soon.
I'm expecting them to make even more horsepower pretty soon. Now this one makes about 680 to 700.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've got this guy completely built out. Okay. What have you done with it?
Well, it's been completely redone. It's not a factory Ford block. It's a Dove manufacturing block. And it's been bored and stroked to 440 cubic inches. I chose the valve covers because they look like a 427. That's a pent, it's called a pent roof valve cover. It's an iron block, standard headers, roller cam, roller lifters. The thing that's cool about it is it has a lot of modifications done to it, but it still has air conditioning. Old versus new. The old car, or the new car, excuse me, makes me look a lot better, and it runs with me driving about 5 seconds a lap faster than my old car, my 67. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds.
That's crazy. So versus what you got to do in that car, you got to 1x1 plug in each hood pin.
Yeah.
All this car's got to do is you just got to drop it, right? Right about here. Oh, and it just hood latched itself.
All automatic.
The future, more easeability, easier of use. And don't worry, everybody watching, these cars have been warmed up, so there's nothing you got to worry about there. Okay, Tony, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna show you what new muscle is like, new modern American muscle. We can see if the older ones can compete. Let's do this.
Okay, let's
Starting
do it.
it up.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 760 horsepower.
Yeah, I can beat that.
You can?
Yeah, here's 700.
Please, Tony, please, can I drive this car again?
Man, I don't know. You're a pretty good driver, though.
I would like to say I am.
Actually, you're a damn good driver. Way better than I could ever be. And yes, you're more than welcome to drive my car.
Thank you, dude. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
This is it, back inside the GT500 carbon fiber track pack. Do you realize how rare this car is?
Very rare.
It's very rare. You never see them anywhere. Starting it up.
Most people don't drive them.
Exactly. Most people don't drive them. Wow, Tony, your average MPG is 8.7. That really means something. That means you're using it.
Yeah, at the track it's 2.2.
Oh my God. Mind if we hammer it for a quick second?
Let's light them up.
You, man. I got it.
Let's light them up.
Here we go. It put down the power really well, didn't it, for these road conditions?
It hooked up.
It hooked up really well.
Yeah.
But the way it feels so aggressive and raw. There's nothing like this on the market. And getting on power, it puts it down. It puts it down so well. I mean, you get out on track in this thing and you have that smile on your face the whole time.
Way.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
And downshifting is so crisp and fast. And the noises, it loves to rev too.
What is it? 6 milliseconds to shift?
Yeah, it's like faster than you can blink your eye.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But then you rev all the way out to almost 8,000 RPM. And on the track, it's so addicting. And then you have the biggest brakes put on a production Mustang, 16.5 inches. Getting on power. It's just so raw and confidence inspiring. It wants you to go faster and faster, and you shouldn't go too fast because you're on the street, right? That's why you go to the racetrack.
Exactly.
But it's fun no matter where you take it. You can hop inside this car, get some groceries if you dare to do it, and you'll be smiling the entire time. Go to Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
And I truly do miss it. I'm very, very jealous of your garage collection. I got to do another pull if you don't mind. Real quickly going downhill. Okay. Can we do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see skid marks. Well, what are those? Does someone else go fast in the neighborhood, or is it you?
It's possible that it might have been me.
It might have been you. Oh, but you're not going to confirm, though. You're not going to confirm.
No, I'd never admit that.
Those look like some GT500 tires. Should we make them longer?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Line lock. All right, Tony, this thing, honestly, it's so much fun. I completely forgot how big of a smile it puts on your face. It looks brand new. It looks just like how I left it. I'm so happy.
I try to take care of it.
The heritage of that and this, you can see where it came from.
Yeah.
And to think how this car can compete with exotic cars.
Yes.
Is just unbelievable.
Yes, it is unbelievable.
I gotta ask, man, would you be open to letting it go and finding it a new home, a familiar home that it's been at before?
Austin, you're one of the best guys I've ever met, but I'm sorry. I can't let it go.
Drove 8 hours out here to try to convince you.
Well, I'll let you take it for a spin later on if you want.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do for now, and at the racetrack sometime.
And at the racetrack.
Alrighty.
I would love that.
Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I regret my $117,000 mistake.